What's a play-in round? It's a postseason limbo phase where mediocre teams go to be judged on if they're worthy or not for the promised land of the NBA playoffs. And since playoff outcomes directly affect card values, here are 3 buys and 3 sells for the NBA play-in round.
A year ago, the Celtics were in the Eastern Conference Finals. Since then, they've gone 36-36, have destroyed Kemba Walker, and are in the process of doing the same to Jason Tatum. Tatum, of course, compared by Celtics fans to Michael Jordan, God, and Larry Bird. Every Celtic is compared to Larry Bird. When in reality, he's just East Coast Paul George. It's not all bad news for Jason, though. He still gets that subway money coming in, so who's laughing, you know? Sell Jason Tatum.
This season, DeJounte Murray went from promising young star to damn it, the Spurs did it again. But seeing as how they play in San Antonio, where I think the attendance numbers went up during the COVID era, nobody seemed to notice. Now they're a potential playoff team with no real superstar at the helm, and they're still coached by basketball Yoda, you know? Like a douchebag in 2010 who didn't realize the Jersey Shore was meant to be enjoyed ironically. I like the situation. Buy DeJounte Murray.
LaMelo Ball, the prince that Michael Jordan was promised. The card that we're all seeking. But what if he's just Sean Livingston with a shoe deal and functioning knees? Kind of scary, right? Sell LaMelo.
Here's a riddle for you. What has 2 arms, 2 surgically repaired legs, a hilariously coiffed goatee, and should be worried about their starting job? Yeah, if I'm the Golden State Warriors, I would be pissed that I just gave $500 million to a guy who hasn't played a basketball game since before internet people decided to storm Area 51. Especially when my second-year shooting guard just averaged 12 points a game off the bench, and I don't need to pay him the amount that a mad scientist would demand. Buy Jordan Poole.
Ja Morant. Poor Ja Morant, man. Like his team isn't really good, but his team also isn't really bad either. And is he good or is he great? Is he great like Christian Bale's Batman? Or is he just good like Val Kilmer's Batman? And in this scenario, does that make Allen Iverson Michael Keaton's Batman? Who's to say? Just sell Ja Morant.
So somebody told me a spoiler for this upcoming Space Jam movie. It turns out LeBron James actually sits out 25 games and the Toon Squad lose a whole bunch and then he shows back up when it matters and they win. You know, life imitates art. If there's one thing that I've learned when it comes to LeBron, it's just don't question it too much. Just enjoy it. I would say this isn't going to last forever, but honestly, I can't confirm that. It might. Short of him deciding that he wants to take off a few years to play minor league football just to be different, I don't see a situation where LeBron isn't a buy.